I
I
think
I don't
I
know.
think anxiety, where it comes from, Jesus talks about this. He says two things. I give you my peace, not as the way the world gives, but how I give. So do not, two different words here, worry and do not be afraid. So he talks about worry and fear. And I think anxiety isn't so much fear based as it is worry based. I think if you take worry out of a little seed packet that you bought and you plant it in the ground, you cover it with dirt, and you keep watering that worry, you let it get exposed to the sun, you give it some time, that worry is going to grow into a big tree. And that little seed of worry grows into a tree, and then there's all this fruit hanging off this tree of worry. And that fruit, uh, it's anxiety. And I think anxiety is really just full grown worry. And it's usually locked in the future. We're very rarely anxious about what's in the past. That's fear that the past will be like our future. But anxiety and fear actually grows in. You plant fear in the ground, I think fear grows into full on depression. But anxiety is laced, in my opinion, in the future, and it's usually mature worry. It's the what ifs, it's the projected reality that isn't reality that keeps us still and keeps us from making a decision or adjusting our reality, or it keeps us driving in the wrong direction in our reality. It's because anxiety is in the future. It's the list of manufactured outcomes that we don't even know exist. It's the my future is going to be like my past. And what happened the last time I wrote a check for tens of thousands of dollars, it didn't show up and I got burned. And now I'm going to step out in faith and I want to write the check now. It's a future event, but I'm worried that my future is going to be like this past. And so we've got this worry that overcomes us that our future will be like our past, even though our spirit needs to remind our soul that God's mercies are new every morning, that there's a new rewrite that comes to life, that you're just in a chapter, but it's a whole book. And I think a lot of times we find the decision or the moment as just the end of the story.